Hello there, this is ShoTaRa bringing you a StarCraft 2 game between Ramuthra in the bottom left of this GSL map, which name I cannot remember, and me, Zenith, in the top right of the GSL map that I cannot remember. It's going to be a Protoss versus Zerg. Okay, so he takes his X-Bow and he built an evolution chamber next to my assimilator. Alright, so I think, is he going? Yeah. Alright, so my gas. I see that he put an evolution chamber in. So, yeah, he isn't very saturated. And there goes down Spore Crawler. Don't know if he expected me to go Dark Templar or something. Or Void Rays Phoenix, stuff like that. But that's not generally my Protoss versus Zerg strategy at the moment. Yeah, so here's his Spore Crawler up, and his lair's just gone up. He's just got loads of workers popping out there, and still his saturation is a bit meager. Whatever it's sweet. Right, so I don't know. I think he may have been expecting me to push out early, but I just decided to go for the expand. So my expansion's coming up, and this main sort of intro to the 3-gate sentry expand is over, and I decide to transition into I can't remember, I think I got charge lots and then a robo for immortals and stuff. But I think one of the reasons why I chose to cast over this game, casting quite badly, but nevertheless casting it, is because as I got the 3-gate sentry expand quite well, I have a reasonable amount of sentries. Admittedly, I could have less sentries and then a few more zealots, because I get charge and then barely have any zealots until later on. But I think one of the reasons is because I actually get quite a few nice force fields. Yeah. So he's getting his Overseer out just in case I do have Dark Templar. He wants, or maybe he just wants to scout faster without having to get the upgrade. Alright, so he's not getting the cast there. Let's check out the production tab. So he's getting out Hydralisks with missile attacks and groove spines, and the spine crawler. Yeah. I'm getting out charge, my first armor upgrades. I decided to get armor first, and 3 more gateways. Where are they all? I think. Yeah, there's 3 of them. So I'm on 7 gateways once these pop out, and that's quite good. That's a reasonable amount for 2 base. I'm not chrono boosting Nexus at the moment, but yeah. My main issues with Protoss is I forget chrono boost quite a bit, and I get supply drop. That's just general with all my races that I play. And sometimes I just have a high source of income. I mean, like, sorry, that was very badly worded. I mean, too much that I can't spend. I'm throwing out my second forge there. I'm gonna hotkey it to 0, I guess. Think in a bit. But oh man, I'm lagging quite a lot here. I have no idea why. Okay, so yeah, as I say that his saturation on his natural looks bad, my saturation on my natural looks bad. Okay, so he's starting to produce roaches. It's going for a roach hydra ling. Cool. He's got +1 armor and +1 melee, ranged. I mean, sorry. I have no idea why I'm lagging this much. I have to review over afterwards and see how bad the lag actually is. Okay. So yeah, I'm continuing to get my upgrades. Well, I am getting my first upgrades. He's getting the... is that... yeah, I think that's the speed for roaches. and I'm getting a robo facility for immortals and observers and stuff. I don't want going any burrowed things. I just want a bit of scouting, because if you look at my vision, all I see is an evolution chamber and a spawning pool that isn't even up. I don't even see a second base. And what it actually has there is a roach war and a hydralisk den. That's now a lair, and all of these units and things. Right, so he's pushing out here, and I do see this, I think. Ah, sorry. Do I see this? No, I don't, because he was the one who had the Zelnaga watchtowers. So, I'm not aware of this push, and we're on roughly even supplies, which is quite odd. It's 1337. Beat. Do I see this? I should see this now. And I'm preparing to attack. Yep, I see it. So now I start getting some force. Oh, I group up loads of force fields there, which is very bad, but I did manage to trap quite a few of his lings, and then get a second layer of force fields to trap even more units. I have a lot of sentries and a lot of energy on all of them, and so I think I threw down a few too many there, and I do throw down quite a few too many sometimes in this game. So I push him back. I destroyed quite a bit of his army, and now I guess sort of midway through the mid game. As you can see, I got the charge, but as I said earlier, I don't have any zealots. I think I don't have any zealots because I've just been getting lots of gas, and I've been needing to spend that, but I could just get loads of sentries and loads of zealots. Sometime did I cancel? Oh yeah, I accidentally built a robotics facility there instead of robotics bay. Soon I should be getting my third base, and yeah, he's just macroing up again. He's got a bit of energy on his queens, but you know, we're not like Grandmaster level. I mean, I can't really talk because I'm pretty bad with Zerg. I miss my inject times quite a lot, and then in the late game I just mess up and just stop injecting. But usually I don't get to the late game because I'm either dead or the opponent's dead, surprisingly. His creep spread, well his bases are joined, so I guess it's fine for now. But that's just because he put a creature in there. I guess he could have used this to get a creature in here. He goes out to get his third base, and my third base is already coming out. It's actually like 35 seconds ahead of his hatchery, which is pretty good. Pretty bad for him, I mean. And because the Zerg always wants to stay a base ahead of the enemy, and so if we've the same number of bases, then it's a bit meh. Okay, so another engagement. He's sort of sitting on the choke, but he's starting to push out now. I'm running away. I only just realised I was badly attempting to macro up in my base. Actually no, I did alright, I guess. But a lot of these sentries get sniped. Like look at that one, just gets destroyed. My sentries at the front of my army just because I was running away and there was slowest unit in my army. Wait, the immortals may be a bit slower, but 2.25 and 2.25. Alright, so they're one of the slowest units of my army, so they're at the back. So a lot of them got sniped, which is quite unfortunate. But my third base is up, and his third base is almost up. I managed to repel the engagement quite well by force fields and things. He's now macroing back up. he's managing to get his injects quite on the time around about now. Yeah, as I say that again, but I said that because last time I checked a few minutes ago, his energy was on the same as it was just then, which I guess you could say is reasonably on time. Okay, so he isn't mining out of his third base. He's just producing units. He's on 40 workers and I'm on 67. Well, I think I decided to stop producing units. Workers. That'd be a bit. Actually, no. I think I get more. Yeah, I get more probes. Oops. Right. So I've started to get out these colossi, and I've got my upgrades 2-1, and I'm getting, I think, 2-2, and I'll be heading reasonably straight into thingamajig 3-3. I don't know why I'm not getting it now. I think I was just being a bit of a freak about having all the timings equal with upgrading things. That's one of my major downfalls. At the time of getting the robotics bay up, I think I might have been supply capped, or no, I wasn't honestly supply capped because there were enough pylons, but I was supply blocked by a bit, and so I decided to get thermal lance, and yeah, I had it by the time I started producing things, which colossi, which is quite good. Now 2 colossi, and I'm putting down a pylon. Let's go back to the everyone vision. I'm currently still ahead of him in whatever you call it, supply, yeah. And here we have another engagement. I mean, it looks like, because the third units have a left, yeah, I threw down way too, oh, yeah, I forgot to stop getting those force fields down. So as you can see, I'm sort of messing up some of the force fields, throwing the giraffes to the back of the army, and another one is on its way. I think I end up pushing him when I get a third giraffe, and yeah, soon, you never know, I might win, might lose, you never know. But if I'm honest, I did win, sorry to say, but come on, look at that, I'm maxed, he's not. I have force fields, he doesn't. The roaches do snipe my colossus in a second. I force with that and they run down and then kill them because these are a bit of a silly location and all of my colossi die. But I just killed this whole army, and then I can instantly them again if I decide to use my and I just warp in a huge round of zealots, rally them in, and he can't do anything about it. I'm like way ahead of him in supply count now. Last ditch attempt, but it's not really going to work. Force field off that, but did force field off in time, or it's been down. Destroyed a few units, but you know, I still managed to crush it. Okay, so warping in a couple more stalkers, and it's the game over. And Ramuthra leaves the game. GG. So yeah, this is just an introductory game into me playing StarCraft. I mean, I did do quite a few things wrong, and I know my casting is pretty terrible. There's a lot of, and just most of my YouTube videos around now are going to be a lot of me just going and making mistakes, but that's just because I'm new to uploading and I'm not really sure what to say. So yeah, I should be uploading some more replays of things in a bit, so expect to see a lot of StarCraft content because it's probably one of my favourite games out at the moment, if not my actual favourite game. Okay, see you guys.